Hello, and welcome to Spinta. Today we will listen to two friends planning a neighborhood block party. They use many phrases to share opinions and to make polite guesses. Listen and enjoy the short story. After the talk, I will explain the phrases in simple English and show how each one helps people speak naturally. Now sit back and listen to Michael and Priya.
Hey Michael, thanks for meeting me. Our neighbor asked us to plan the summer block party. Have you got time this week to talk details?
Hi Priya. Yes, I am free this evening. I brought a list of ideas. I want this party to feel warm and relaxed.
Good. As I see it, we should keep the food simple and local. People love home-cooked or local food stalls at these events.
I agree. It seems to me that a few food trucks and a bake sale would cover most tastes. We want options for families and kids.
I'm inclined to believe that volunteers from the high school would be excited to help. They always need community service hours.
From my perspective, we should offer volunteer roles that are easy and fun. That way students will sign up quickly and stay happy.
To be frank, I'm a bit worried about the budget. Tents, a sound system, and lighting can add up fast.
I would argue that we start small and add things later. If we book a single band and ask for small donations, we can test the idea.
It's conceivable that some local businesses will sponsor us. I can ask the bakery and the cafe on Main Street for small donations or vouchers.
I reckon we can get at least 3 small sponsors. They like local publicity and the chance to meet neighbors.
My take on this is that we make a clear plan to show sponsors. A short sheet with times, expected guests, and benefits will help.
If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say we'll get around 200 to 300 people during the day. The park holds a lot, and the weather is usually good in July.
That sounds reasonable. We should also think about kids. Maybe a craft table and a small puppet show.
Yes. As I see it, the kids' area needs shade and some seating for parents. We don't want parents standing the whole time.
It seems to me that the puppet show will be a big hit if we schedule it after lunch. Kids are calm and happy then, and parents will stay longer.
I'm inclined to believe that we should place the music stage a bit away from the kids' area. Loud music can scare small children.
From my perspective, having a quiet corner for nursing mothers and a first aid station is also important. Small comforts make a big difference.
To be frank, I think we need a volunteer coordinator, someone who can answer questions and keep the schedule moving.
I would argue that you would be great for that role. You are calm and good at talking to people.
Thanks. It's conceivable that I will say yes if I can get a few helpers. I don't want to do everything alone.
I reckon some neighbors will bring chairs and tables if we ask nicely. People love to help when they feel part of something.
My take on this is that a short email to the whole block and a flyer on the doors will get a good response. Keep it warm and friendly.
If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say half the houses will donate a small item for the raffle. People like easy ways to contribute.
We should think about safety, too. As I see it, we need good lighting if the event goes into the evening. It makes people feel safe.
It seems to me that we also need clear signs for restrooms and lost children. Clear signs save a lot of confusion.
I'm inclined to believe that we can keep the noise level polite by ending loud music by 9. That keeps neighbors happy.
From my perspective, showing a schedule on the main board will help. People like to know when the bake sale or puppet show starts.
To be frank, I worry about trash. If people are careless, cleanup will be hard. We should rent a few large bins.
I would argue that a small recycling station and clear labels will make recycling easy. We can ask volunteers to watch the bins.
It's conceivable that some people will forget to recycle, but friendly volunteers can gently guide them. No need to be strict.
I reckon if we add small reward stickers for kids who recycle, they will love it. Little things can change behavior.
My take on this is that we design a simple map of the event area. Show food, stage, kids area, info booth, and exits.
If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say we could print 200 maps and still have extras online. People like a paper map at a busy event.
As I see it, the map should be colorful and use big icons. Older people will thank us for clear text and good contrast.
It seems to me that we also need to plan for bad weather. A rain date or tents will save a lot of stress.
I'm inclined to believe that renting a few pop-up tents is cheaper than canceling. We can also offer refunds for volunteer-paid items if needed.
From my perspective, the tents should go over the food area and kids area first. That keeps things going even in light rain.
To be frank, I don't want the tents to make the place feel closed off. We will keep them open on the sides so people can still walk around.
I would argue that a few strings of lights and some paper lanterns will make the evening warm without being harsh.
It's conceivable that once neighbors see the lanterns and lights, they will offer more help. A nice atmosphere brings people together.
I reckon our biggest challenge will be coordinating everyone on the day, but if we make a simple timeline, it will be okay.
My take on this is that we have a brief meeting with all volunteers the week before. A short chat clears up most problems.
If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say the meeting will take no more than 45 minutes. People are busy, so keep it short and focused.
So let's write a quick action list. I will contact bands and sound. You can reach out to food vendors and sponsors. We meet again on Thursday.
That works. As I see it, this plan gives us clear steps and keeps the workload fair. Thanks for helping, Michael.
No problem. It seems to me that this will be a lovely event if we follow the plan. Talk on Thursday and good luck with the bakery.
Bye, Michael. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say we're on the right track. See you Thursday.
Now I will explain the phrases from the talk in simple English. I will say what each phrase is, how Priya or Michael used it, and why it helps when people speak. I will keep my words simple and friendly. First, as I see it, is a way to say in my opinion. Priya uses as I see it when she gives her idea about food and about maps. Using it makes the opinion personal and gentle. Next, it seems to me that is a polite way to say I think. Michael uses it seems to me that when he suggests food trucks and the bake sale. This makes his idea sound careful and open to other views. Third, I'm inclined to believe that is a softer way to show you are leaning toward an opinion. Priya says, I'm inclined to believe that about high school volunteers. This tells listeners she is not sure, but she is likely to agree. Fourth, from my perspective, says you are giving your view based on your experience or position. Michael says, from my perspective, when he talks about volunteer roles and tents, it helps people know the opinion comes from his experience. Fifth, to be frank is a phrase to show honesty or worry. Priya says to be frank about the budget. It makes her concern clear and direct, but still polite. Sixth, I would argue that shows a stronger opinion and a reason. Michael uses I would argue that to explain starting small and getting donations. It gives a reason and shows he believes the idea is good. Seventh, it's conceivable that shows that something is possible. Priya says it's conceivable that about business sponsors and about what Michael might do. This phrase helps speakers talk about possibilities without saying it will definitely happen. Eighth, I reckon, is a casual way to say I think or I expect. Michael and Priya both use I reckon when they guess about sponsors and help from neighbors. It sounds natural and friendly. Ninth, my take on this is that is a short way to say my view or my suggestion. Both use my take on this is that for plans like making a map or showing a schedule. It helps to give a clear suggestion. 10th, if I were to hazard a guess, I'd say is a polite guess or estimate. Michael uses, if I were to hazard a guess, I'd say when he guesses the number of visitors and again about maps and meetings. This phrase makes a guess sound thoughtful and careful. Each phrase helps people share ideas in a friendly way. They let a person be honest, careful, or confident without being rude. In the talk, Priya and Michael used these phrases to plan, to show care for neighbors, and to guess what might happen. Use them if you want to give an opinion, suggest something, or make a polite guess. Thanks for listening. Try to use one of these phrases when you tell friends your idea. They make your English sound natural and friendly. Practice slowly and enjoy speaking. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the Spinta channel for more English lessons.